Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and what I'm bringing here today is another game from Team ANPIM. A legendary studio, bringing like absolute bangers of Yuri stories, to be fair. Yes, we are checking out Love Goes Towards Love today. I bet it's a good one as well. I bet it's a good one, I bet it will be enjoyable. Let's get to it. Let's totally get to it right now. 1,000 times the worse to want firelight. Love goes towards love as schoolboys from their books, but love towards school with heavy looks. I wonder if it's a quote from something specific. I have no clue. If you know, feel free to tell me. Yuri.
That will be a total of 600 yen, thank you. 1 cappuccino to go, please.
The customer leaves happily with their cup of coffee and I relax my posture, turning off my employee mode. It's just the two of us again.
Business has been kind of slow, hasn't it?
Totally changing voice. I can feel that this is more voice.
Yeah, probably due to the new cafe that opened right in front of ours. They really couldn't find another place to open up their shop. I don't want to deal with competition. This makes life harder for both of us. I don't get what they are thinking. Maybe this was the only convenient spot available for them.
Boss rolls her eyes and goes back to cleaning. Oh, she's the boss.
It is what it is.
It's true that business has been slow thanks to that new cafe, Montan Coffee, sorry. That opened a week ago, but I have faith that our regulars won't betray us. Hopefully. I lean on the counter and prop my head up with my hands to stare at the new cafe. It's a lot more sophisticated looking than ours, and definitely more sleek and modern. In order to keep my hopes up and think positively, I keep telling myself that people are just interested in trying new things, hence their boom in business. For it would be a problem if I end up liking their place more than ours. Yeah. I guess I can understand why boss would be so anxious about it.
Hello, Earth to Yuri.
I snap out of it and bring myself back to Earth as I'm summoned by boss.
Can you help me clean up the coffee machine a bit? Or are you busy daydreaming about getting a girlfriend again?
My cheeks begin to heat up at the ridiculous accusation.
No!
She snickers my flustered denial and continues to poke fun at me somewhat.
Hey, speaking of girlfriend, don't you think it's time you find yourself one? You always look so lonely. You know, maybe I can hook you up with someone. I'm not too sure if I know that many lesbians. I do not look lonely, excuse you. I'm perfectly fine being single. Thank you very much. Oh, you can always try dating apps. I heard those help. Somewhat.
I don't know about that. I feel like trying to use those is kinda pathetic, but whatever. Everything I'm saying is totally going in one ear and out the other, isn't it? I sigh and submit her to her trying to play matchmaker.
Well, I don't think those apps are my kind of thing, you know. Well, you won't know until you try them.
No thanks.
Just leave it to me to make your profile and all the fishes will come swimming your way.
The big smirk on her face warns me to never let her create my profile on any dating apps.
There is no way in hell I'm trusting you with my profile. Shh, lame.
She goes back to wiping the counter though, but still hasn't let go of the topic yet, unfortunately.
When was the last time you dated anyway?
You don't need to know that.
I don't really remember.
I say that too quickly and the conversation, but to be honest, I really don't recall it all. It's probably been a good 3 years since I've been in a relationship, let alone seen anyone with the intention of dating them.
All the more reason to find someone, Yuri. You're saying that there haven't been any regulars that have caught your attention, not even a phone number left on the napkin for you?
I think back to all the years I worked here. Most of our customers are definitely around my age, working business people or locals. And sure, there had been some that were exceptionally beautiful and always caught my eye. but they've never made moves. Nor have they. I never felt something urging me to chase after them. I only see the customers as customers, and nothing more, to be honest. Lynx thinking back to his days when working retail. Was there any customer like that? Yeah. I don't remember anyone, to be honest, as well. What the heck? Yeah, there was literally no one like that as well, I guess. That I would like to go after or whatever. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. For I guess there were some that tried to flirt with me, but yeah. Funny enough, I remember one being super persistent about it, like trying to get my attention, blah blah blah. I was like, just go away. No, I remember this quite clearly. Yeah. And, you know, we have, unfortunately, you have to have a plaque. At least in that company, you had to have a plaque with your name and the... Oh, Mr. Arthur is not in the mood today, huh? And I'm like... What's up? Yeah, it's like... No. I guess the story would be pretty long, whatever. Basically, I would not pay attention to that, I guess. And I would not want anyone else myself from the customers, funnily enough. Anyway, I think it's probably because I haven't thought about being in a relationship for a while. Whatever. Ever since my last breakup, I haven't felt the need to be in one. I'm in no rush. Kind of understandable. As if she read my mind, both counters my thought.
Hey, how old are you this year now? 23?
I wish!
You're almost reaching your quarter life crisis, you know?
Is there a thing like that?
Should I pass my quarter life crisis before getting into a relationship? Then it'd be less hectic, wouldn't it?
In order to change the focus financial, I bring up her love life as well.
Hey. And what about you, huh? Aren't you well past 30 and still single?
Oh, I felt that right now. That felt even worse right now. I'm not well past 30, but, well, technically I'm exactly at 30, but, that hurt. She tenses up and gets embraced.
I'm not well past 30. I just passed 30.
So I'm Chisato in this game. I literally hit 30 this year as well. So.
And I've given up on love. Freak that shit.
Chisato, high five.
Damn, who hurt you? Anyway, don't change the subject. I see what you're trying to do. You know, I won't mind if you get in a relationship with a customer. Just don't sour things and make us lose as a customer.
I quietly sulk and start my thing. By the way, this line, or those two lines, right? Kind of more like, you know, this more. God damn it! It's not really about the customer. Whatever about that. Why do I get into this? You know, obviously the thought of, oh, but what about coworkers? It's kind of the same. Even if you won't find relationship, someone getting the relationship with coworker, fine, but don't freak it up for everyone else eventually. That's the thing, yeah. Basically what I'm getting at, if you date a coworker, date someone who you sort of don't co-work a lot in the workplace. Date someone from a completely different department, and so the businesses of the people, of that person from the different department does not mix with the businesses done by your own department. Yeah. That's like probably, I would say, Not really assume, I would say that's probably the only reasonable way. Otherwise, don't. Because it can get nasty. Anyway. I quietly sulk and start maintaining the coffee machine, but at least the conversation ends there. I sigh deeply. I can't tell if I'm tired from hearing her nag me about being single or if it's because I'm actually contemplating on taking her advice. Maybe I should check those dating apps. Don't. Why would you? I never did myself, and I don't plan to. Honestly, trying those apps, to me it sounds like losing. You know what kind of thing I'm thinking here? I don't know how to explain really, but it feels like you are losing. Nice apartment. I like taco. Fair enough. I wake to the birds chirping. Oh my, the worst thing. And the beam of light cascading to my room through the slit in my curtains. Oh, you know what? I think right now. Well, then again, I go to bed super late. In the middle of the night, basically. Or more like morning, basically. I don't hear them, which is great. So I think the time where the birds are making a racket in the morning, very morning, when the sun is rising, it's not happening anymore, which is great. I hate that, by the way. Yeah, I really don't like birds now that I think about it. Whatever. Something about the sunlight during the transition from summer to autumn makes it feel really serene and just comfortable and cozy. Yeah? If only I could stay in bed forever. Yeah? For as calm as I am right now, it feels like I'm missing something. I reach my hand out to the bedside table and take a look at my phone to check for the time. It's hard for me to wake up before my alarm, so maybe I've fixed my sleep schedule. Except I think it's become worse. 10:50? I'm late! I jump out of bed and speed of light and get ready as fast as possible dishing breakfast. Maybe I can eat something at the cafe. Or maybe boss won't let me as punishment for being late. Either way, she's gonna kill me! Now, when I had a job where I had to be physically... No, I don't think... I was late once, and that was during internship from university, yeah. But they didn't care. I was like 40 minutes late. Yikes. But I guess they kind of were like, he's a student, it's fine. He's been around for... Wait, how long was my internship? It was 2 months. He's here for 6 weeks already. First time happened, it's fine, we don't care. He's doing a good job. I mean, he's coming from different city, so, you know, could have been basically traffic. It's fine. Honestly, to be honest, I was not told about that at all, so I guess what I just mentioned was fine with them, basically. I did stay longer because of that. Of my own accord, I wasn't told to, like... And oh, another thing about it, at that day I was told to go home already. At normal hour, so at 4 PM, because I was starting at 8. And I'm like, no, I was late. That was stupid of me to do, but whatever. Other than that, I don't think I've ever been late. I've been close to being late, but never late. I was told off at one place for, also internship, different one, about supposedly being late, blah blah blah, but you know, start of the shift, 6 AM. I was gone from that place after 2 weeks, by the way. And I'm like, no, you have to come earlier to hear from the previous shift what was done and so on, blah blah blah. Goodbye. I was gone like 2 or 3 days later. After I was being told that. Dude, 6 AM is already an ungodly hour, like a ridiculous hour to start work. I don't know what's about Poland, but some places start at 6. It's ridiculous. So, You won't tell me to come back even earlier. Come here even earlier. Whatever. But when it comes to also remote work, well, with that I was sort of late quite a few times and nobody noticed. Whatever. It's 11:29 now and my phone is blowing up from both bombarding me with texts.
Calm down, Willia. I'm on my way!
The shop is inside now. All I have to do is cross the small road and she can stop yelling at me. I'm, by the way, drifting away from the story over here so much now. My phone is still madly vibrating from the onslaught of messages. Holy cow, if you have so much time to spam me with messages, that means the story isn't even busy at all. It doesn't even matter if I'm late or not. I reach in my bag for a phone to tell her to shut up, but all I can feel is a small yet chunky first aid kit and my makeup bag and whatever other belongings I had in there that take up too much space.
Why do you have a first aid kit?
I definitely need to get rid of the mini first aid kit. I may be clumsy, but I think condensing down to just a few band-aids in my bag would suffice. I finally managed...
Who has a first aid kit on them? Nice outfit, by the way. For, I don't know, maybe a jacket made of jeans? Not my thing, for sure.
I finally managed to get a hold of my phone, but little did I know, I was too busy funding for it that I crossed the road with an immense lack of caution. Oh my god. First aid kit! Okay, you will need it. I look to my right and see the truck's blinding headlights that just have freeze like a deer in headlights. It's kind of interesting that a lot of people do that. Like they freeze, right? I mean, I would say you should speed up. Then again, whatever. To be quite honest, I've had a few cases when I'm going running where people are in the cars. They literally see me running, right? Being on a run. Some of them stop, obviously. But there were some people who would on purpose speed up. And to be quite honest, I do not stop and freeze. I'm like... bolt even faster than, but whatever. I shut my eyes to brace for impact and accept my fate. Maybe I need a bigger first aid kit. My life flashed before me and right when I think that the truck is going to hit, I feel my body get pulled as if pulling my back into reality. Watch out! Ooh, hello there. Yo. Nice. But instead of hit, I end up in a soft embrace. Although it's an accidental one, it's one that I don't think I will ever forget.
Are you okay?
Their bodies warm and their arms feel secure. Safe! And their face inches apart from mine. Instead of seeing the blinding lights of drag, I now seeing a pair of beautiful... It was probably supposed to be amber eyes. Orbs. We stare into each other's eyes and it's as if the time has stopped and the world only consists of us two. Her brown eyes are intense, filled with concern and curiosity. Their gaze into mine hypnotizes me and I can't help but lose myself in it. Every time I try to muster up the strength to break eye contact, I can't seem to pull away for some reason. And her scent... what a familiar scent she has. The scent of coffee wafts around and intoxicates me as much as her eyes are mesmerizing. Oh my god, don't tell me she's from the competition. For someone that has worked at a cafe for years now, the scent of coffee has lost its magic and become numb to me. I like the scent of coffee, but I don't like the coffee itself. However, hers isn't the usual coffee aroma at all. It's different. Refreshing almost. I got to bask in this flattering moment, hoping that it doesn't come to an end. But unfortunately, she breaks the spell.
Sorry.
She lets go of me and creates some distance. I snap out of it and shake my head to get rid of the lingering effects. Now that I can finally make sense of what just happened, I take a better look at my savior and realize just how much of a beauty she is. Yeah. She's a bit taller than me, with hair cascading down on one of her shoulders. Yeah. It shines a caramel brown in the sunshine, complementing her tan long coat. Let's have a look. Nice, nice. You know what? I feel like with the both of them, a little bit of ripped jeans would work with our girl more. Then again, still the ripped jeans on our unknown girl yet, they work with her as well. Anyway, I feel my heart beat badly, and I'm not sure if it's from the adrenaline earlier or if I fall in love with her at first sight. Both. It might be the latter, yeah. And my savior gives me a kind smile and leaves me to my own device now that I'm safe.
Be careful now.
Weeong. She turns around and walks away, leaving me with only the side of her back and long legs. I'm still dazed and shocked until I hear my phone ring with boss name on the display.
Oh, shit!
I cross the road, this time looking both ways, and head to the cafe, waiting a scolding from my employer. After getting reprimanded for being late and getting rejected for free breakfast, I don my apron and start my day. However, I can't stop thinking about the girl that saved me this morning.
I was never one to believe in love at first sight, but today has proved me wrong.
Falling in love at first sight has never been my thing, and I still don't really believe that I'm in love, but there is something about her that I can't get out of my mind. Is it purely just her looks? I've never even met her, nor do I know her. Yet I'm oddly charmed by her. Usually my nose doesn't notice the smell of coffee, as it learned to pay no mind to it over the years working here. However, thanks to her, the smell traveling through the air makes me remember that unexpected encounter. I can still see clearly her intense eyes looking into mine, and how warm they looked when she sent me off with that soft smile. Her hair was lusciously voluminous, as if she was a magazine model on the cover. It's not usual that I would describe a girl as handsome, but boy, was she handsome! A mix of both handsome and beautiful. I mean, in my eyes, she was beautiful. But you know, I still remember the safeness I felt within her arms, and how she exuded a warm and comforting aura. The warmth still lingers on my body, and I dare not to shake it off. I shudder at the thought of experiencing it again. But will I ever see her ever again? I never got her name, and it was my first time seeing her, so she's probably not from this area. I sigh a heavy sigh while staring at the wall from the counter, wondering non-stop about her. Now that I think about it, I didn't even manage to say thank you before she left.
I hope I didn't look like a fool, for I probably did if she had to save me from not looking both ways before crossing the road.
Just then, Boss waxed me lightly with her rolled-up newspaper to get my attention.
Ow! Ow yourself. We got customers. Yes, Mom. Alright then. I'll leave the rest to you then.
Upside down Nike. Oh, I love it. Let's go. Upside down Nike.
Thanks for the hard work.
When 3 o'clock rolls around, Boss leaves me as usual to close the shop. 3 o'clock. Wait, what hour do you close the shop overall? Back then, she would stay and work overtime because I was new, but now that I worked for a while, she trusts me enough to manage the store on my own. Oh my god, now that I think I did do that at some point. For a year. Funnily enough, we had a manager, obviously. But we didn't have, like, someone who was supposed to be second in command. Our manager was sort of afraid to promote 2 of the senior salesmen. Or should I say saleswoman at the time. She was like, no, I can't promote you. No, I can't promote you because that would ruin her opinion and whatever, like. It would break the mood, whatever, who cares. So she's like, let's get someone for the first senior salesman, and Lynx has become one at the time. Funnily enough, I mean, I guess if the team would not have changed at all, I think I would be like the person who would become like the second in command eventually, but I decided to quit, or more like not renew the contract. Why am I talking? This game makes me talk about work too much. I don't care. let's not talk about retail. The door jingles as she leaves me alone with the 3 customers at the shop. Boss is too stingy to hire another worker, but it'd be nice if I can get some time off. Then again, this is my only source of income, so I guess I'm grateful that I'm able to have so many shifts to support myself with. I grab some window cleaner, 3000, and start wiping the windows at the front since the store isn't busy right now. Yeah. Once again, I see the new coffee shop across from us. The modern looking black banner sports nothing but their clean logo reading Montagne Coffee. Their store looks quite busy in contrast to ours, and the effects of this new commentary are finally striking me. Lately, Boss has been trying to think up some promotional deals to maintain good business, but I think she's in a rut. Definitely has shaken our comfortable business, but I believe we're still doing okay. I wipe out the last spritz of cleaning agent, leaving the windows quick clean. Felt not like it was there in the first place. I zone back in and see someone familiar walk out of the doors of the rival cafe. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me since I've been thinking about my savior the entire day, but it's her, alright? How can I mistake her for anyone else? My body would be funny if it was the boss. My body instinctively slumps towards the glass to get a barely closer look. The foot startles me some customers and I bow my head in apology, feeling slightly embarrassed. I quickly go back to scoping out my savior and see her walking down the hill.
Oh my god, it's released her!
To think I'd see her again! I want to go and meet her once more, and of course to give her the thanks I never gave. But thus I'm still on the clock. My spirits droop as I watch her walk further and feel the chance slowly slipping away. However, I look around the shop and see that the customers are still doing their own thing and chatting away. Don't tell me. Will she do it? Boss isn't here to shame me either. The cafe can hold up on its own without me for a minute, right?
That's a terrible idea.
I rush out the door and chase her down. This time I cross the small road carefully and catch up to her.
Excuse me!
I tap her shoulder and she turns around, her once again flowing like someone in a shampoo commercial. Her eyes widen and a smile bigger than I expect appears on the face.
Oh, you're that girl from this morning. Yeah, I am.
My words trip and stumble like I've forgotten how to speak.
Wait, you recognize me? Of course, how can I recognize a girl as cute as you?
Ooh. I can feel my cheeks becoming hot and my eyes flit around in nervousness.
Anyways, I just saw you pass by now and I just want to thank you for this morning. I don't think I thanked you yet, so sorry about that. Who knew if I'd ever see you again? I just had to fit in at least a thanks. Thank you, you know.
My eyes wander towards her face to see her reaction. My heart just melts from hearing her chuckle.
I think it was something so important that you had to come running out with your work uniform still on.
My cheeks burn extra hot after realizing I'm still wearing my apron. I'm too flustered to even reply. I want to punch myself for looking so dumb in front of her. She points at my uniform and gives me a playful smirk.
Well, seeing that you work at the place right in front of my workplace, I'd say we'll be seeing each other plenty from now on.
Wait, what did she say? I knew it. Oh, let's go.
Pardon?
She jerks her chin into the direction of the new coffee shop that opened up and smiled at me.
You work there? How come I've never seen you around? Today was my first day. Your first day? Yeah. It was probably only my second or third day in this area.
Hey. Oh, she's managing like an entire region or whatever. Dude, I don't know. I can't say region. It's so weird. Region. Let's go.
Actually, I'm pretty glad you came calling out to me. I would love to make acquaintance around here. Especially since our workplaces are directly across from each other. Would you like to go for a drink sometime after work?
I struggle not to ingrain her smile into my mind out of fear of getting a heart attack every time I think of it. If I was ice cream, she would have melted me onto the cement in 1 second. At this point, my face probably colored the same as a stoplight. The little stranger chucks again, probably because of my beet red face that I wish I didn't have.
Well, you better get back to work. I'll see you around from now on then.
And with that, she heads back to the path that she was walking on before I interrupted her.
Yeah.
I follow suit and head back to the coffee shop. Heart pounding so fast and hard that I can feel the pulsation in my ears. A stupid smile quickly forms my face, knowing that I finally got to see her one more time. But I never got her name. I swiftly turn around to ask for it, but then when I look back, there are no signs of her anywhere. Damn it! I mean, you could have asked for a number as well. Well, I guess it's fine, since I'll have more chance to see her again. My big smile reappears at the thought of seeing her again, and possibly getting to know her more from this point on. I'm acting like such a high school girl in love right now. It's kind of bizarre. But it's been so long since I felt like this.
Yeah?
Alright. We're going to cut it right here, right now. Even for... we could continue. But I feel like if we continue, I will, you know, at the drop of a chance, talk about my own experience from work for some stupid reason. I have a blast with this game, for not gonna lie. Honestly, for I feel like if the game makes me talk about something in real life, that means I have a blast for some reason. It's funny. But yeah, I'm digging this game. Again, dude, Team ANPIM brings bangers. We all know that. I did enjoy all of them games. All of their games so far, and... this one is another one. That I do. Love Goes Towards Love by Team ANPIM. Anyway, the game, of course, link in the description if you want to check it out yourself. Obviously, that doesn't mean I'm stopping right here. I'm just stopping for today because I have to. I'm gonna work out now. And we'll continue tomorrow. Wait, did I play all of their games already? I did play that. I did play that. I did play that. I did play that. This one too. Yeah. Oh boy, Team ANPIM, this is the last game that we are playing from you. No! Dude, all of those games are so good. All of them are so good. Hopefully, in the future, there will be more coming. Yeah. Alright, we are going to cut it for today. Hope you guys and not guys enjoyed. Hopefully you will join me tomorrow for continuation. If you are fresh around, subscribe. That way you will get, you know, the info in that subscription tab, among other videos you are watching and so on. Like the video, of course, as well, if you enjoyed. You can tell me about your work experiences. Why not? Why not? The comment section is for that, of course. And I wish you all a wonderful day. Bye-bye!